It's a stadium so big you can easily spot it flying into Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Today, it's an exciting battle of NFC teams between the New Orleans Saints and the Dallas Cowboys.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started. And off we go from Dallas. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Get it! Get it!
Throwing off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. Connects on the crosser. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Let's go now. Ready.
They'll run here on first down. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Heward, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready,
Back to throw. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Ready, Dragon 60. Let's go.
3rd and long for him here. Buying some time right. Completed to his running back. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
48-yard attempt.
And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
19 Tiger.
Miller with it. Along the right sideline, there's space. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints don't need long to take a 6-0 lead.
Well, that was quite a way to begin this game, Kate, offensively. in quite a worrying way for those 11 guys defensively. We know that stopping the run's a core component of all of these defensive game plans, and they just put that plan through the shredder.
Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Cowboys nothing. Michael Dixon set to kick off.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Return coming from the 14. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Dropping back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They'll throw it here on 1st. Fins it through the middle. And they make the tackle at the 38. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. They'll work against the blitz. That one's complete over the middle. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Okay, ready?
Big play sets him up pretty here with 1st and goal from the 5.
Ready?
From the red zone on 1st. This is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys reach pay dirt for the 1st time this game. George Pickens the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. On the give, it's Miller. They're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Running once more with Miller. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5 right up next to that line of gain.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Third and very short, back to throw. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that third down stop.
On their own side, but only need an inch or two here, so they're going for it.
Let's go now.
Hand off here for Miller, and he'll get them enough for a first down.
He only needed an inch, Kate, and it was a good thing because he had to fight for that. That defense put up a game effort, nearly made the play to get themselves off the field.
Go! 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let's go!
Going to the ground again on first. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Cowboys territory. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Again, it's Miller. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They run. It's Miller. Shoves one away. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
That's what I call a healthy return on investment. You run the toss play, looking for positive yards, looking to move the sticks. I'm looking for that to be called again.
The running back gets it on the draw. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
A good draw play is like a great punt return. You just set the table and let your elite athlete do his job. Excellent job of selling the pass. The O-line got a body on a body, and these running backs at this level, they know how to make you pay defensively.
Trying the right side with Miller. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 27-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Let's go!
Quick throw to the left is complete. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. We're back for the start of the second. Saints have the ball and a chance at 6. Straight ahead, here's Miller. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, two sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to try him backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
So the field goal team stays sidelined. They're going to go for this. Now a shotgun handoff to Miller. And he'll go down here at the 16. Now that was a big 3-yard gain because instead of a turnover on downs, partner, it gets him the first.
I think sometimes you hear 4th and 2 and it sounds like it's short. But what if I said 4th and 6 feet? That's a little bit more, and it takes a surge just like that to get it done.
First down, and they go right back to it. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
He's actually going to lose yards here. They take him down at the 10-yard line. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
It's a nickel set for the Cowboys on this third down.
Go! 70 Lions, go!
Quick pass, right side, complete. And he's got the first down before they can make the tackle. So let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So not a holding call. One of the linemen actually too far downfield that time. That's what drew the flag.
60 Eagles, 60.
That one's out and cut on the right side. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on third down. And they've got themselves a 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal.
Check, ready? Go straight. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Saints take a second quarter lead. My partner up here is pumping his fist after that one. That is how you run an option as a quarterback. Good read to hang on to it and do it himself.
Yeah, because I could never do that, not even close. But when the defense overplays and you run that option, you get that good 2-on-1. More times than not, they will commit to the more dangerous guy, the running back. But you leave a lane, this quarterback can do some damage as well.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Fielded at the 14. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Go!
On first down, they'll run. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
On the ready.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Ready?
Looking to throw here. Gets it to him on the screen. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
70.
Brings up 3rd down and
79 Broncos. Ready?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
It's 4th down.
Throwing now off the play action. He rolls to his right. Now he'll try a deep shot to the other side of the field. This one misses the tight end. So it'll be 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, that's not met the standard they set for themselves.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Ready? Ready?
They are throwing it again. Short pass brought in. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger gain.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Here we go, set.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Mustang 19. Let's go.
Looking in the air here. And this is going to fall incomplete. Well, they made a call for the end zone there, but nobody picked up on the other end. So now it's third down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Throw here, third down. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys tie things up at 14.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. They'll come out throwing. As a man, Justin Jefferson. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Now, after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. From the gun, a give to Miller. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off with later in the game.
Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. Stay with us. More from AT&T Stadium coming up. Second down now. They need 7. They're going to try and throw it here. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. New set of downs for them from the 31.
First down, Saints.
Working on first down. It is caught left side. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. Now an inside handoff to Miller. Well, Wasn't a fan of what was ahead there, Brock, but the bounce outside doesn't fare any better. He gets a lone yard at second down. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Here's another for it. And this won't get anywhere either. The front held up. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
On the ground, it's Miller. And this time he gets it done. Touchdown. The Saints get some late points and the lead. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating a defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Short kick, just reaching the landing zone. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Jonas Sanker in from the secondary, making that stop.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 30.
Throwing from the gun. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. To the air on 3rd and long. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
Airing it out to start this drive. Looking slant route, complete. They haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. The Saints call for a timeout, their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. Throwing now on 1st down. Complete out to the right. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Man in motion here.
19 tight. 19 tight. Head to 60. Head to 60. 79 Bronco. Panther 11. Panther 11. Check go.
Working inside the red zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints will add to their lead at the end of the half. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring into a defense. Other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Set to kick off.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Returning in from the 16. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
Their own 29-yard line.
One last play before the break.
Eagles. Left. Ready.
One final shot before the half. Buying some time left. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
Viking 18.
Now it's Miller. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
They've got a man in motion. Here's Miller. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That goes for a gain of just 1. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
That's good for the Saints. 1st down. A gain of a yard.
Man in motion out of the slot. Miller with it. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
6-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
This time it's a passing play. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
He's going to throw this one. Setting up the running back screen. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
2nd and 3 now.
Here we go, set. Let's go.
On the give, it's Miller. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Chap 60, chap, left wing, cut 19, cut 19. Take go.
Pass play coming here. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
Let's go now. Liking 18.
Blown back, gets the handoff. And forget this 1st down. He's made as he got to the line. They're not going to get this. This is a turnover on downs.
This running back has had himself a day, but not on that play. Finally, a little bit of catharsis for everyone on that defense to keep him from the first and get a turnover, a much-needed turnover on downs.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
70, tempo, pass to the left, Cougar 19. Go.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Into the hands of Pickett. Into the red zone. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys start the 2nd half with some needed points. George Pickens the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
28. Cowboys 21. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And a little bit of big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. And it sets up 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. That one's caught by Jefferson. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short.
It's a gain of 14
It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
for a Saints.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Bravo 80.
It's a sweep. He pumps the pass forward. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. Second down.
Out of bounds at the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Putting a receiver in motion. They go left side with Miller. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Quick pass, right side, complete. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Saints first down.
Here we go. Viking 18. Let's go.
Handoff here for Miller. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of reaction time you want when you face a draw play. They broke on it shortly after the draw started, and they contained it to a minimal gain.
Cowboy 80. Mustang 19.
He's going to throw it. Intercepted in the end zone.
Well, they're in danger of going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Trying the right side. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach the 2nd down.
Let's go now. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Hut, hut.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Lays out left side and gets it. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Okay, break.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Here we go. Let's go.
Now we're on the counter. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
The tackle made just shy of midfield. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. The Cowboys have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Ready.
Throwing off the play fake. This one falls incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up fourth down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
A loss of 7 yards. It's second down.
Now at midfield after that loss. Here's second and long.
Let's go. Check, hurt. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
A give right side to Miller. A gain of 9 on that run, so now they're left with 3rd and 8.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Here we go, set. Drop roll 80.
Running once more with Miller. And he only gets a couple yards. They are well short. It's 4th down. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Oh, quick throw here, left side. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains.
First down, Saints.
Straight ahead, here's Miller. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
You know, some positive yardage there, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling. And they could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
Let's go now. 3. Let's go.
Throwing now off the play action. Headed out right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Now a shotgun handoff to Miller. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
19, Tiger, 19.
Back to throw it. He finds it beyond the marker. And they make the stop as that player reaches the 14-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Throw takes him to the sideline, but he gets both feet in with the catch. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. All right, look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and the big play follows.
Getting out to his left. He almost gets to the 5. He goes out at the 6.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
He's back to throw. They did it! He made the interception! And the Cowboys have some new life in the fourth!
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
Okay,
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. It's Pickens on the slant. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
And he will not get the first, but ooh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cowboys losing by 7. Five men in the secondary for the Saints. 3rd down. He's got it. Complete to Pickens. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Ready.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Come on.
Here's the handoff. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. He'll look to throw it. Fits it through the middle. Reaches the 40. Hits the 20. And he gets him the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Here he is to throw. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Setting up to pass. He's going deep this time. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on. Through the contact. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. enough to move the chains.
7-yard gain.
The Saints calling for a timeout, their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. As that running back's come up with more than he's used to on third down, he made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get the first down. This also moves him into range, Brock, for a potential game-winning field goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
At the 60, at the 60.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. So call it a half dozen on that run, Brock. It's second down. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
60 by 6, 60 by 6.
Setting up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now they need to get 4 on third down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Throwing now. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. A big try coming up here for Cameron Dicker. From the right hash, 52 yards out.
52-yard attempt.
The kick is off the mark, no good. And barring a miracle, we're set up for overtime.
That's the life of an NFL kicker, a chance to be a hero, and unfortunately, he can't end this one. And now, well, now it's incumbent upon his teammates to pick him up and maybe give him that game-winning opportunity coming up in overtime.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10.
Get it! Go!
They're going play action. Rolling out to his left. Now putting his body into this one. Going long, other side.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Cut the razor. Step hiking 18.
They'll throw it. It's grabbed inside the 30. And what a play. He scores. They get to the end zone on the final snap, and the huge moment wins them the game. It's a walk-off, Brock. They hit the end zone as time expires. What a way to earn a win in this league.
And they may be walking off the field, but the party just begins. There is nothing like a locker room that gets to celebrate a moment like that.
So it's a win.